Good afternoon, everyone. I want to call to order the Opportunity Youth Academy Governing Board meeting, number 15. Today's date is January 13th, 2022, and the time is 4:03. I'm Dr. Marianne Dewan, County Superintendent and trustee for the Opportunity Youth Academy Governing Board, and note my presence and take action at this time to adopt the agenda for today's meeting. Director Morales, are there any public comments of items not on the agenda?
No public comments at this time, Dr. Dewan.
Okay, thank you. The next agenda item is is the consent action item. Consent includes the minutes for the November 30th and December 16th meetings. I do want to note, I'm just now observing that I don't see those minutes attached in the agenda item. I know I did receive them in my packet, but I don't see them attached to the agenda item.
I did not attach them. Wasn't sure if I should, but I am.
Yes.
I did forward them to post them on our website, but I will go ahead definitely.
Okay, thank you
And
so much. So if you could go ahead and post those to the agenda item for public content, under public content, that would be much appreciated. And I have reviewed those minutes and will take action to approve the consent calendar, noting that the minutes are posted on our public website and will also be posted here in Board Docs.
Yes.
The next item is our action item on SARC, and this is to a request to approve the School Accountability Report Card for the Opportunity Youth Academy. And I'd like to turn to Director Morales to introduce staff to provide a report on this item.
Thank you, Dr. Dewan. I will be presenting on this item. This is our annual update to SARC and requesting approval of our SARC. And so I have a small presentation and certainly can answer any questions that you may have. Sorry. The state and so what is SARC? It's the state and federal laws requirement for all public schools receiving state and federal funding to prepare and distribute a SARC. And the purpose of the SARC is to provide parents and community with important information regarding the school, regarding funding, assessments, culture, and I will talk a little bit more detail about that in the next few slides. So what information does a SARC contain? Well, it contains some very basic information, background information about the school and its students, demographics, school safety and climate, academic data, class sizes, teacher and staff information, curriculum and facilities condition. There are 5 state priorities, and under every priority, there are certain elements that the school will update from year to year based on previous data or information that the school had in the previous year. So priority 1 focuses on access to standards aligned curriculum, which we are 100% at this time, or for last year, this time 100%. And that is because our curriculum is online. All of our students have access to that curriculum, either through in-person here at one of the sites or through their laptops, which we do provide all of our students laptops that they can take home. All of our teachers are 100% credentialed. We have 10 teachers and they're duly credentialed. All of our schools or our sites are well maintained, they're in good order. And the facilities inspection tool report was completed by Santa Clara County Office of Ed General Services on 6/24/2021. So they did all 6 reports. Priority 4 is pupil achievement. This is the section that would have all of our CAFS data, our LPAC, our local assessment data, our career tech education program and participation data. Unfortunately, The CDC has not released that data yet for public view. It's private view at this time. So in the SARC, there are many not applicables in the SARC, so we don't have data to share tonight. But once the data has been released, that will you can find all that data on the dashboard, on California dashboard through the CDC, excuse me, the CDE. Priority 3 is parent involvement. We have many opportunities or many ways that our parents can be involved or provide input, mainly through our school site council, which we do have parent involvement. We do use our LCAP, which is an annual survey that we provide to our, not only just our parents, but our staff and our students, but certainly this is one tool that we do use and encourage our parents to participate and take the survey. And then multiple school engagement events throughout the year. We've had already 2 back to school events for our parents, and also 2 resource fairs, and they're all virtual at this time. But certainly involving our parents, coming to some of those events, getting information about their students and about some of the services that we provide to our parents and our students. And priority 5 is our pupil engagement. And these are, we did get the CDC, the CDE did release the data for these 2 areas, and very, very proud of the work that OYA has been doing. And I'm happy to report that we saw a 9.8 decrease in dropout rates. So from 2020, we had a 37.5% dropout rate, which then in 2021, we had a decrease of that to 27.7. And then also in our high school graduation rate, and these are all students. So this is, well, not particularly that one. This would be our seniors, our senior cohort. And then our graduation rate, we actually saw a 17% increase in our graduation rate. So in 2020, we had a graduation rate of 29.7, which was a decrease from the year prior. And then in 2021, we saw an increase of 46.7, which is 17% increase in our graduation rate, which is significant, and we're very proud of that. And in our priority 6, which is school climate, we happy to report 0 suspensions and expulsions. The SARC is updated annually. It's published by February 1st. The school administration reviews and updates the SARC and comes to the board for approval, which is what we are requesting tonight. And we work with document tracking services to complete the mandated requirements. So the report is always updated every year through this service, and it pulls from the CDE all of the important data points. And then I go in and update some of the narrative pieces in the SARC. So how can a parent obtain a SARC or a SARC? So after tonight, if it is approved, we will post it or submit it to the California Department of Education, and they will post it in their website. And then we will post it on our website, which is Opportunity Youth Academy at sccoe.org. And this is our wonderful leadership and ways that you can connect with SCCOE. And I'm happy to take any questions that you may have, Dr. Dewan.
Great, thank you so much for that. I appreciated very much the celebration around the decrease in the dropout rates and the increases in engagement. And wondering if you might want to lift up or point out any particular, strategy or observation that you think has made some of the difference in supporting our improvement in that area.
Yes, I would love to do that. And I will point out to the work that all of our staff do, but in particular, Kipsia Jimenez Mendoza, who is our academic counselor, has done an amazing job tracking the credits of our students, making sure that our seniors are on track to graduate by meeting with them, doing credit review, encouraging them to keep on pace and completing the courses on time, doing a lot of re-engagement work with our students. So when she is working with them and seeing them not moving forward and meeting those requirements, that she's working with those students, and also communicating that with our teachers. And so then our teachers can then do some follow-up with our students, particularly, like I said, those seniors, and making sure that they are on track to graduate on time. So a lot of it is case management, monitoring, and just working with our students and making those connections with them.
Great, that's wonderful. So I understand this is an action item. My last, actually, I did have one other question. For the FIT assessment that was completed, I know there's a requirement in the audit procedures for the FIT to be completed, and the date and everything needs to match with the SARC and the SARC posting. Just wanted to check in to see if there are any barriers or obstacles to us meeting that specific requirement of the FIT posting and alignment to for the dates with the SARC.
There are no obstacles. I checked the actual report, the FIT reports, and the date that it was completed. I made sure that that date and the date that's in the SARC is the same. And I also talked to Dr. Banduras about that, and we looked at that as well together, just so that we were sure that the dates matched.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you. And thank you to the staff, all the team members who've been working on the SARC. And so at this time, I will proceed with taking action to approve the SARC so that you can move forward with notifying and posting.
Thank you, Dr. Dwan.
So our next item is the Comprehensive School Safety Plan.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Dewan. This plan was updated by Dr. Everett. She's done a lot of work on our comprehensive safety plan. We don't have a presentation on that because it is just an update and it is a very large document. I do want to let you know that it has been reviewed by law enforcement officials, and the signature page of that is included in the comprehensive plan. We have reviewed it at our school site council as well. And Dr. Everett, do you have anything else you want to add to that?
Not at this time. It was updated. We had our goals that we updated for this year, and they aligned with the LCAP and our action plan with WASC and the SIPSA. So those are all in alignment.
Thank you. So what we will do after tonight, we will also make sure that the plans or a kind of more abridged version of the comprehensive safety plan is sent to the different sites, and the different sites will have their own specific plans in terms of what is, because some of our sites are within other sites. And so those plans are also being developed and reviewed, but those are specific to those sites.
I see. And then with regard to the SARC, I'm sorry, the comprehensive safety plan, I'm looking at it now. Is there participation of staff in the development of those, and have they signed on to the comprehensive safety plan as well? I see that there's a date of review, but I don't see any staff names listed, and curious about that.
Right. So I didn't get a signature from actually Blanca, who is our school site council president. So she would sign off of that on that. The staff, it is reviewed at a staff meeting, but it is it's not a comprehensive review of that plan. We do go over some of the updates in the comprehensive plan. We do more of a focus on those local plans that are specific to the sites.
And then my last question is, I noticed when it was posted that some of the formatting is might be an error. There's just some difficulty perhaps with the translation from one system to another, and it makes the comprehensive safety plan quite difficult to read. So I'm wondering if that can be corrected and the corrected version be posted.
Yes, so I did reach out to Document Tracking Services, who also works on our safety plan, and they have corrected the formatting issues. And so a copy without all of the spaces is ready and will be posted to our website. And I believe I also will, I will send you a copy of that as well.
I think rather than send me a copy, go ahead and add the corrected copy also into Board Docs
Okay, I'll do that.
with the agenda item.
Okay.
All right. So with that, I will go ahead and take action now to approve the comprehensive school safety plan with the caveat that you'll add the additional signatures that we discussed and that you will be approving and posting the corrected version of the plans.
Thank you, Dr. DeWin.
So at this time, we're going to adjourn today's meeting, and the time is now 4:19. Our next meeting will be on February 24th at 4 p.m. I wish you all well. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Dr. DeWin. Have a good evening.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So they're gonna give us a copy, a fixed copy of the report.